In the heart of one of Asia's densest and most mysterious forests, beneath a canopy woven from ancient trees and dripping vines, a rare and astonishing confrontation unfolds. An encounter so unexpected and primal that even seasoned wildlife experts struggle to believe it when captured on camera. Within this shadowy world where sunlight filters down in narrow beams, three very different creatures, each a master of its own survival strategy, are about to collide in a dramatic showdown. The armored pangolin, the elusive civet, and the venomous king cobra. The story begins at dusk when the civet, a sleek and agile nocturnal hunter, slips silently through the undergrowth in search of an easy meal. Its sharp eyes pick up movement near a fallen log. A pangolin, small but heavily armored, digging for ants with deliberate, methodical motions. The civet sees opportunity and slinks closer, thinking the pangolin might have left behind something edible or might be vulnerable enough to intimidate. The pangolin freezes, sensing danger, then curls into its iconic defensive ball. But before the civet can investigate further, a faint rustle stops it in its tracks. From beneath a cluster of leaves emerges a king cobra, scales glistening like polished bronze, its tongue flicking rapidly as it takes in the scent of both animals. To the cobra, this is its domain. Every trembling leaf, every shifting shadow belongs to it. As the cobra lifts its hood, the civet arches its back, torn between curiosity and caution. The cobra advances with chilling calm, moving with the slow precision of a creature that fears nothing. The civet hisses and circles, trying to find an angle where it could strike without being struck. But the cobra is a master of positioning, keeping its body coiled and its head elevated. The pangolin, sensing the rising tension, begins to uncurl slightly to assess the situation. But the cobra's sudden lunge forces it to snap shut again with a clank of armored scales. The civet makes the first bold move, darting in from the side to distract the snake, attempting quick swipes with its claws while avoiding the fatal strike zone. The cobra retaliates with lightning speed, driving the civet back with each venom-filled snap of its jaws. Leaves explode into the air as the two predators clash in a flurry of motion. Meanwhile, the pangolin realizes that its only chance for escape lies in movement. When the cobra is momentarily distracted by the civet, the pangolin unrolls and begins a surprisingly fast scuttle across the forest floor. The cobra senses a retreat and shifts its attention, gliding after the pangolin with frightening precision. The civet seizes the opportunity and leaps onto the snake's tail, clawing with all its agility. The cobra whips around violently, torn between defending itself and pursuing the pangolin. For a brief moment, all three animals spin into a chaotic triangle, each reacting to the other in a perfectly balanced chain of instinct and survival. The cobra strikes again, missing the civet by inches as the agile mammal twists away into the fur. The pangolin reaches a tree root system and wedges itself between thick roots, curling back into its tight defensive sphere. The cobra circles, probing, striking at the hardened plates, but venom and fangs slide uselessly across the impenetrable armor. Frustrated, the snake turns back toward the civet, which watches from a branch above, its instincts telling it to maintain distance until an opening appears. The cobra, realizing neither opponent can be subdued easily, lowers its hood and slowly retreats, disappearing into the tall grass as silently as it came. The civet cautiously approaches the pangolin, sniffing the air, but decides the armored creature poses no threat and no reward. With the cobra gone and no meal gained, it slips back into the shadows of the rainforest. Minutes later, the pangolin uncurls, unharmed and calm, continuing its nighttime search for ants as though the entire encounter were just another fleeting moment in the forest's endless cycle. The jungle returns to its rhythm. Leaves rustle again with harmless insects. Frogs croak from hidden ponds, and the moon climbs higher above the treetops. But what the cameras captured in this brief window of time is nothing short of extraordinary. A rare three-way standoff between creatures whose worlds rarely intersect, each relying on completely different weapons, armor, agility, and venom, and each surviving by the strength evolution carving them across countless generations. In this remote and ancient wilderness, every night writes a new chapter of survival, instinct, and raw beauty. Thank you for joining us in this incredible and unusual showdown between pangolin, civet, and cobra. Three forces colliding in a dance of instinct and survival. If you enjoyed this rare glimpse into the wild's hidden battles, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more breathtaking animal encounters from the world's most untouched places. Until next time, stay curious and stay wild.